We are going to discuss the membrane structure. This is the second unit, and a wide perspective we have to discuss structure of model membrane or lipid bilayer. Okay, and membrane protein division, osmosis, ion channel. So we are going to discuss all that. Okay, clear? Industrial transport, electrical property of membrane, all that. So what will be the learning outcome? We will learn about the detailed structure of plasma membrane, structure and function. Am I audible? Am I audible today? मेरी आवाज आ रही है अच्छे से? ब्रेक तो नहीं हो रही है? हाँ सर. Okay. So what is the role? Already we might be knowing a lot of roles, like ion and large molecule can not cross without resistance, allow cell recognition, provide anchoring site for filament of cytoskeleton. This is very important. And provide a binding site for enzyme where going interlocking surface bind cell together. The junction contain the cytoplasm. Okay. So keeps cell intact, protective barrier, regulate transport in and out of the cells, permeable, small liquid soluble molecule. For example, oxygen and carbon dioxide can pass easily, note down, right? The small liquid soluble molecule can oxygen and CO2 can pass easily. Water can freely cross the membrane, right? That we are transporting and out of the cells. Already, a lot of questions have been asked related to permeability of plasma membrane. So, plasma membrane is selectively permeable. How and why? We'll answer later on. And please remember this point, very important point. The small non-charged molecules, CO2, oxygen, dissolved, they are freely crossing the membrane by passing through phospholipid bilayer. These molecules follow their concentration gradient, move from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration. Matter moves through aquaporin to movement of ion and polar molecule is often assisted by carrier protein. This is very important. And some molecule must move against the concentration gradient. That is called as active transport. Large particle enter or exit the cell via exocytosis or endocytosis. Okay. So how molecule cross the membrane? You can visualize. This is the membrane made up of phospholipid molecule, protein. This is the protein, and see water inside the cells, water outside the cells. This is non-polar hydrophobic core area. This is the carrier protein. Okay. So exactly you can see how they are going to move across the charged molecules and ions. We have discussed that how they are going to move charged molecule and ions. They are moving through some carrier proteins. Okay, non-charged molecule, they are passing directly via the phospholipid membrane, right? And if we are talking about the macromolecule, are almost impossible to move across the membrane, right? So there are various mechanisms exist: diffusion, accelerated transport, active transport, bulk transport. Okay, direction toward lower concentration, toward lower concentration, toward higher concentration, towards outside and inside. Right. So diffusion, this molecule can diffuse liquid soluble molecules, gases, accelerated transport. Sugar amino acid, active transport, sugar amino acid, and bulk transport macro molecules. So I think it's easy to carry out. They have various roles, but how they are playing we'll discuss later. They are selective permeable. They are they can cross lipid soluble molecule like oxygen and CO2. Water can freely cross the membrane, right? And you can see small non-charged molecules, oxygen dissolved, freely cross the membrane by passing through the bilayer. These molecules follow the concentration gradient, move from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration. Okay? Not move to aqua. So I think this is clear. We discuss the function first. So if we're talking about the plasma membrane, this is a kind of boundary that will separate living cell from the non-living surrounding. You can see the structure. Outside is the non-living and inside is the living, right? So approximately 8 nanometer thick, composed chiefly of liquid and protein. How much percentage we will discuss according to the function. This percentage varies. And surround the cell and control chemical traffic in or out of the cell. Is semi-permeable, means cell chain. Internal environment different than the external environment. So if we're talking about the lipid, okay. So how much percentage is the lipid? Lipid 50%, 50% protein. Erythrocyte, for example, have more protein than the lipid, around 75% protein. Can you tell me which was the model cell where first time fluid mosaic model was developed or membrane model was developed? Which was the model cell that was selected by the scientists? Tell me. If we're talking about any membrane, for example, let's see, this is we can go through blackboard. We like to study on the blackboard.
Yes.
No? I think you said no.
प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन है क्या सर?
हाँ, देखो दो चीजें होती हैं, प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन होती है, सेल मेम्ब्रेन. What is the difference?
हाँ.
है ना? So if you see, this is a cell, और inside the cell there is a nucleus, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया, और इनके चारों तरफ भी एक वॉल होती है. तो इसलिए एक डिस्टिंक्शन बनाना जरूरी है कि व्हाट इज द प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन एंड व्हाट इज द सेल मेम्ब्रेन. तो हमने बताया प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन के बारे में, this will be the plasma membrane and this will be the cell membrane. What is the difference between both? Difference between both is plasma membrane facing outside and cell membrane facing inside, and the cell membrane also part of organelles. For example, nucleus, mitochondria, and so many others. Right. So you can see what is the common to both. Common to both is both are made up of lipid plus protein. Okay. Lipid plus protein. Correct. This is made up of lipid and protein. But you can see which is more important, this one or this one. So this one is more important, plasma membrane. Okay, plasma membrane is more important. So this is made up of different lipid, and this is called as the phospholipid. Okay, and what is the composition of lipid? You are talking about the plasma membrane, right? So this is making total 50%, right? Lipid plus protein. So sometimes this is 50-50, okay? Most of the time this is 50-50. But what was the first model? First model cell where membrane structure was worked out, that was the RBC. Right? And this is called as erythrocyte. This was the best model cell because it has no nucleus, right? And earlier, before this model was dim lipid, and the detailed structure was analyzed, and then it was found as The earlier concept was membrane is a unit membrane model. Unit membrane. Right? What is unit membrane? Means single lipid bilayer and single protein. This is the part of unit membrane. Okay. But when RBC structure was studied, and then it was found that exactly there is a liquid bilayer. And this was not a simple liquid. But you can see this was a phospholipid bilayer plus protein. Protein was made up of two types. Protein, exterior protein, right? Exterior protein. Okay. That was making the receptor, exterior protein, and some protein were that were crossing the complete membrane. And they were called as the interior protein. Okay. So exterior protein and phospholipid. Why phospholipid? Because various problems can be solved. This is made up of phospholipid because it will start various kind of molecule like water easily can. Water can cross? No. CO2 can cross? Yes. Oxygen can cross? Yes. Large molecule cannot cross. Charged molecule cross through carrier, channel protein, carrier protein. Charged molecule. Okay. Charged molecule cross through carrier protein or channel protein. For example, water can cross through aqua pori. Okay. So that's why this was thought that lipid is a phospholipid bilayer protein of two types, exterior and interior. There are two types of protein. So that's why this is called as the lipid bilayer. Okay, lipid bilayer. So that was I you will see they are containing less lipid. They are containing RBC containing around 75% protein. Okay, and if you see the bacterial wall, they contain different kind of protein. They contain ether lipid and different type of proteins. The bacterial wall. So if the cell is able to swim in the water, this is because of cell membrane or plasma membrane? Because of cell membrane. Right? Cell membrane lies inside, plasma membrane outside. So some organisms don't have the plasma membrane. For example, small molecules don't have the plasma membrane, they have the cell membrane, and they help in swimming. Okay. So this is the relation of plasma membrane and cell membrane, right? Okay. Got the idea? So we'll discuss one by one about the lipid, about the proteins, about the different kind of lipids, how they are organized, why they are hydrophobic, which portion is hydrophobic, why phosphate is attached. Because phosphate is attached lipid, they are making the hydrophilic. Okay, and attached to the external plasma membrane, you can see various kind of glycoproteins are there. Sugar you can represent like this. This is a sugar molecule which is acting as a receptor. right? Receptor of signals. Okay, sugar molecules. Signaling. You see, everything is performed by the this plasma cell membrane. Enzymatic action, crossing carrier protein, channel protein. Okay, conductivity. Okay, swimming. Right. Many things you can see. Right. Many things you can see. Many functions you can see. One is the permeability and stability. Right. They are not going to disturb easily. And you can see winter season. What happens in the winter season? How the plant is going to resist? Plant is going to resist because of winter season. ये क्या होता है? There is high cholesterol in the plant. High cholesterol in the plant. So they are responsible for fluidity. They are responsible for fluidity. बाद में आया ना मॉडल, fluid mosaic model. Later on, fluid mosaic model was put forward, and then it was realized that membrane acts as a fluid because of cholesterol. You can see plants survive in the winter because of high cholesterol. Okay. और आप देखिए मेम्ब्रेन का 50% लिपिड है, लिपिड में कोलेस्ट्रॉल ऑलमोस्ट 20%. ठीक है, वो कैसे लाइज होता है, कैसे होता है. आई होप दिस इज क्लियर. The question is here. Any question you want to ask today? Hello.
नो सर.
So clear everything?
यहाँ तक हाँ क्लियर है.
So now you can analyze it by yourself. Suppose you are a scientist and you have the task of the analysis. What you can conclude by this analysis. Lipid you can see E. coli में वो लिपिड नहीं है जो कि erythrocyte में है, right? That is present in the ARIA, not in the outer mitochondrial membrane. This is having the special lipid there is present in the nuclei, and the name is phosphatidyl ethanolamine, right? The nuclei you can see there is
Yes.
Glycolipid, cholesterol. Cholesterol is very high in the erythrocyte, you can see, right? Absent almost, likely absent in the area, erythrocyte, because the part of animal, high, very high cholesterol, high sphingomyelin, even the phosphatidylcholine is 16%, 17% phosphatidylcholine. Now you can see the composition of mitochondria. The double phosphatidylcholine similar to the bacteria. We have 80%, just half. You can see what we can compute, and you can see here. This is the, what is this? This is a phospholipid bilayer. This is what?
Phospholipid bilayer.
Okay. And in between the phospholipid bilayer, there is a polar hydroxy cholesterol group is there. Polar hydroxy group and cholesterol is there, making the membrane. Yeah. Okay. The phospholipid have group, okay, insertion of cholesterol in the membrane, making them polar. Head is polar because of, they can ask you why head is polar. Cholesterol is present into the membrane. So cholesterol is present in the membrane. They are making the head polar. Okay. Polar. Okay. And they lie near the phospholipid head. So insertion of cholesterol is a very important event, you can see, and this is responsible for the membrane fluidity. And what happens if you are boiling this membrane? Above transition temperature, you can see the transition. Above the transition temperature, both the lipid molecule as a whole and their non-polar tails are highly mobile in plane of the biproduct. This question was asked in the session. In which direction they are mobile? They are mobile. Mobility has been recorded in the plane of bilayer. Plane of bilayer. Below transition temperature, what happens? They show the orderly gel-like arrangement. They show
Gel-like
arrangement.
solid.
Right. So this is proof that cholesterol playing very important role in the membrane. Okay. So already I have told you E. coli contaminant. This is about 80% of total lipid, is 75% protein, and mostly the protein is 50. Okay. So various kind of proteins are there. I have told you there are integral membrane protein that is forming a transmembrane structure consists of alpha helix and beta barrels. And we have surface lipid linked proteins are also there. They are covalently linked with the this fatty acyl group, maybe prenyl group, fatty acyl group, or glycosyl phosphatidyl inositol group. So means the linked lipid are linked with protein by covalent bond. Lipid plus protein, they are linked by covalent bond. Parent membrane protein interact non-covalently. This is important. This is the integral protein, transmembrane protein. This is the transmembrane protein, right? While peripheral protein, they are attached
Non-covalently.
non-covalent. Okay. Hello? Non-covalent.
Yes, sir.
Non-covalent. Clear? So,
Yes, sir.
how they are able to insulate us? Lipid, because of lipid they can insulate us. How the nerve system is insulated? Because of myelinated high lipid content. And you will see the nerve axon contains only 90% protein by mass, and mostly they are having the mostly they are having the lipid. Okay, mostly they are having the lipid. So eukaryotic plasma membrane, 50-50 rule is applied, 50% lipid, 50%. So membrane protein catalyzes chemical reaction with chlor nutrient and rest of membrane, participate in laying information about stress environment. Such proteins carry out action in association with the lipid bilayer. Means you have to understand where the lipid is in covalent bonding, where is the non-covalent bonding, but both are performing their function well in association or in a non-association. So mostly hydrophobicity is provided by the lipid bilayer,
Or
core, right? Core on the polar surface of the bilayer. Polar surface is directly possible. Yeah. And there are, you can see such kind of things are there. Okay. So this is the hydrophobic core. Okay. While this is a phospholipid, this is kind of polar head. And this is non-polar hydrophobic group, right? So polar head is exactly interacting with the proteins interaction. So integral membrane protein interact covalently with the lipids, and hydrophobic lipids especially they are interacting, and because of covalent bonding, they are associating very tightly with the membrane through hydrophobic interaction and also covalent bonding, and they can be separated from membrane only by the agent that disrupt membrane. For example, you can use the SDS. What is the role of SDS? This has been asked. If you want to separate out the membrane from the protein to liquid, then SDS will help in separation of integral protein. They help in separation of integral protein. Okay, hydrophobic portion of the resin molecule for the hydrophobic region of the protein, and the polar head group render the detergent protein complex and water. Cow-trophic agent are there. What is the cow-trophic agent? Guanidine ion and urea. Guanidine ion and urea. ये पूछा हुआ है last year पूछा हुआ था 2020 में. Cow-trophic agent urea. Urea is cow-trophic agent. Guanidine is HCl, guanidine ion. This is a cow-trophic agent. Cow-trophic, right? And there were this in the hydrophobic. Primary force is surprising the association of the protein with membrane. Alright, primary force is surprising association of protein with membrane. Some integral protein bind lipids so tightly that they can be freed from them only under the mutually condition. Okay. So integral protein are asymmetrically oriented amplifiers. Integral proteins are amplified. The protein segment must contain non-polar interior acted on dominantly hydrophobic surface. Okay. Whereas those portions that extend the aqueous environment are largely sheathed with polar residue. This must be clear. Okay. That's why integral protein are asymmetrically oriented and are amplified because polar inside, non-polar outside. Okay. Right? Non-polar protein segment must maintain non-polar interior at hydrophobic surface. With those portions that action the aqueous environment are by largely polar. This is a new technique that is explored, surface leveling, and that can employ for identifying the proteins. They can react with the protein, but they cannot penetrate the membrane. For example, extracellular domain of an integral protein bind antibodies can be elicited against it, but its cytoplasmic domain will do so only if membrane has been ruptured. The surface labeling is helpful in identifying those proteins which are integral, which are not integral, or just surface proteins. Okay. So because they are along with the monoclonal antibodies, they have been used to identify the surface protein from the integral protein. Okay. So also you can employ certain regions or label antibody or label antibody to identify the protein that is integral or exterior proteins, peripheral proteins. Another technique is the use of proteases, which can be used for separation of the protein. So this technique was heavily used in identifying the various core structure of the protein in the erythrocyte. I have told you the erythrocyte membrane model was developed, and this was studied in greater extent. And that protein was glycophorin A. Glycophorin A has basically not one domain. There are three domains, and the residue, externally located N domain, and ring residue sequence consisting almost entirely of hydrophobic residue that is found by erythrocyte cell membrane, and a 40 residue cytoplasmic C terminal domain that has 5 proportion of charged polar residue. Thus, glycophorin A is a transmembrane protein. This is important. Transmembrane protein. आजकल इस पे क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है transmembrane protein. What is the transmembrane protein? They are the part of this plasma membrane. Okay, bilayer plasma membrane. Okay. This is a transmembrane protein. The crossing across. Okay. trans glycoprotein A, for example, glycoprotein A, where it is found, they are the part of RBC. They are the transmembrane protein. They have the three terminal, right? Three terminal, N-terminal domain. Second, hydrophobic,
terminal. Hydrophobic.
hydrophobic, and second is hydrophilic. N-terminal, hydrophobic, hydrophilic. Right? So Barnstone membrane is basically asymmetric structure. They are asymmetry in structure. Asymmetry means different kind of things are arranged in the transmembrane. For example, glycoprotein A, they are not having the similar type of conditions. They contain the N-terminal domain, hydrophobic residue, as well as hydrophilic residue. That's why they are called the asymmetry. Asymmetry. No protein is known to be completely buried in a membrane. That all membrane associated protein are at least partially exposed to the first environment, and this shows that they are asymmetric and maybe amphipathic, not completely hydrophobic, not completely hydrophilic, not to hydrophobic, not to hydrophobic, and partially exposed to the first environment. क्योंकि एम्फीपैथिक नेचर होगा तभी वो कर पाएंगे. और आपने देखा ग्लाइकोप्रोटीन के में व्हाट इज द कंपोजिशन, ऑल थ्री टाइप ऑफ थिंग्स आते हैं. हाइड्रोफोबिक क्योंकि एक्सटीरियर में होगा, बीच में हाइड्रोफोबिक होगा और अंदर की तरफ क्या होगा, एंटरनल. हाइड्रोफिलिक बाहर होने की वजह से दे हैव मोर चांसेस ऑफ इंटरेक्शन विद द आउटसाइड एनवायरनमेंट, दैट इज आल्सो पार्ट ऑफ द एक्वस एनवायरनमेंट. क्लियर? So now you can see, you can visualize this structure inside the cell. This is the cell membrane outside the cell, and this is a long spanning. And how they were deduced? There is a hydrophobic and hydrophilic residue as well. This is called as the hydropathy plot. क्या बोलेंगे इसको? Hydropathy plot, by which you can decode how many hydrophobic components are there in the figure A. hydropathy plot जो होता है क्या मुझे पता है? हाइड्रोफोबिक कंपोनेंट ए में कितने हैं बेटा? एक है. बी में कितने हैं? 1 2 3 4 6 7 गिन लोगे ना. वैसे अगर कोई ऐसा प्लॉट आएगा बैक्टीरियोडॉप्सिन में, there is 7 hydrophobic core component, and in the glycoprotein में there is 1 hydrophobic component. मतलब होता है इंटरनल सबसे अंदर होगा, बीच में हाइड्रोफोबिक और बाहर की तरफ ये बीच में बाहर. And this plot is between the hydropathy index and amino acid
number.
कितने अमाइनो एसिड हैं जो कि हाइड्रोफोबिक कोर का पार्ट है? इसमें 7 है. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. क्लियर हो गया? ठीक है.
सर ये नेगेटिव की तरफ जो पीक आ रहा है वो सबका ओके ओके. हाँ ओके. जो ऊपर की तरफ आता है वो एन और सी टर्मिनल का, और नीचे वाला हाइड्रोफोबिक.
hydropathy plot, and with the help of technique called the FRAP, you can demonstrate how much membrane protein are there, how they are freely mobile, how much they are bounded. 39% of them protein is mobile. Right? This is observed so slower than those of small lipids. They do the 20 micrometer length of lipids here. In our other protein is more slowly and mobile due to membrane. Identification of transmembrane helices by hydropathy plot. The hydropathy plot is about the transmembrane helices. First, we will indicate the peptide segment in the window is hydrophobic. Okay. That is, it's a transfer to water requiring a segment of greater than 20 hydrophobic residue. Sufficient for alpha to spin bilayer are likely to form transmembrane helix. Transmembrane helix में अगर आप देखोगे तो what is the property? They must have greater than 20 hydrophobic. This is ज़्यादा होना चाहिए. So glycopyrene A में देखोगे only one transmembrane helix, where the bacteriorhodopsin has 7 transmembrane helix. ये helix के रूप में पूछ सकता है कि what is the situation? This is the hydrophobic helix. Okay, core forming the core. How many? 7. Glycopyrene A में only 1. Right. So transmembrane protein may contain 5 helices, right? So because there are two types of protein, integral protein and peripheral proteins. So and also whatever the polypeptide chain are there, they are spanning the lipid bilayer, and it must have hydrophobic side chain that contain lipid gels, and it must seed its polar backbone group, right? So second requirement is made by the formation of this structure that satisfies the hydrogen bonding capabilities of polypeptide backbone. Okay, and consequently all known transmembrane segments of integral protein consist of the alpha helices or beta sheet, for example, A. 19th SDTM sequence as the MR studies indicate common alpha helix, and existence of such transmembrane helix can be detected with reasonable reliability by plotting average hydrophobic index. Right? So method of predicting of TM alpha helices are useful because of the crystallizing integral membrane protein, because they cannot be crystallized easily. Integral membrane protein cannot be crystallized easily. That's why you have to study the hypothesis. You have to draw hypothesis plot, hypothesis index, and this shows that how much alpha helix is there, how much beta sheets are there. So you can have the exact idea that the presence of such a very number of things. Crystallization of integral membrane protein is very tough. And one is the side chain that contact the lipid gels are highly hydrophobic. Okay. Hydrophobic effect you can see are the dominant forces such as 3D structure of what is doing. The transmembrane region of integral membrane. What is the value of the integral protein substance? What is on right? So what we can draw out of the discussion that whatever the hydrophobic core are there, and the hydrophilic components are there. So this number will be high. Hydrophobic component will be less, and they will be excited in the interior side, and the hydrophobic portion will remain in the outside, and they will be more than that. The structure of both integral and water-soluble protein are stabilized by the interior residue from the surrounding solvent, that is called hydrophobicity. Integral protein is solvent with the behaving differently. Okay. So because why they are behaving differently? Because some transfer beta barrels. Do you know what the beta barrels? Aquaporins are beta barrels. And how many stands may be there? You can see 2 stands may be there. And the transmembrane beta barrel, right? Okay. And beta barrels are in the porins, aquaporins, they are forming proteins, and membrane, a gram positive. Outer membrane protect bacteria from environment also, while the porins are the entry of smaller polar size will also occur in eukaryotes in outer membrane of another. These porins are monomer or trimer of Okay. Yeah. So lipid may be of various lipids. Prenhylated protein. What is the prenhylated protein? This has been asked in the examination, right? So, I have told you that some integral proteins are there that are attached to lipids, like a covalent bond, and this is the isoprene units, isoprene unit, which are attached covalently to the lipids, and such a protein or complex is most common collagen site in the protein is the C-terminal tetrapeptide. नोट कर लो, ये पूछा जा सकता है. CXX बाउंसर तो नहीं जा रहा बेटे. CXX5 ये ठीक ठाक है ना, बहुत ज्यादा टफ तो नहीं हो रहा है. एंड X इज
हाँ सर, नहीं नहीं,
एलिफेटिक अमीनो एसिड. एलिफेटिक अमीनो एसिड. प्रोटीन farnesylated when Y is alanine prenylation तक कहोगे. Y decides the type of prenylation. Y. Y. And Y may be alanine, methionine or serine. Right? Protein is called as the farnesylated. This is called as the farnesylated. Alright. Called as the geranyl. And Y is yes. This is called as the geranyl. Both the case both the examination system for a term biochemically the X Y tripeptide then got a little size and a little exposed and still find producing the C thumb. So what you can get from this prenylation site, another protein CXXY, C is mostly cysteine, X may be the any amino acid, aliphatic amino acid, and Y mostly decided the prenylation, right? If there is a alanine, methionine, and serine, then this is called the farnesylated. If Y is a patient, this is called the geranylated. Right? In both the cases, the prenyl group is not cysteine, sulfur atom by 5 with the minimum. They have 5 with the X. Alcoholics. Prenylate proteins are mainly anchored to the intracellular membrane. Note कर लो, protein are mainly anchored to intracellular membrane and to the cytoplasm case of plasma membrane. So, two kind of fatty acid, myristic acid and palmitic acid are being membrane. Protein कौन से मर्जा myristic and palmitic. Murja myristic and palmitic acid. Okay. So this is called the myristylation. This myristylation, addition of myristic acid. Myristic acid क्या है? 14 14 कार्बन फैटी एसिड. 14 कार्बन फैटी एसिड और myristic acid ऐड हो जाएगा एंड टर्मिनल पे glycine residue के थ्रू. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज myristylation. कहते हैं बेटा मेरिस्टेरिन. This is the protein allocated compartment including cytosol and the reticulum, plasma membrane, and this is also as last year about CPI anchor. मुझे पता नहीं है कि गहराई क्या है. CPI anchor, this is same. Fatty acid attached to the protein. Fatty acid attached to the protein. This fatty is phosphoethanolamine pencil. मैंने कहाँ बताया था 80% बैक्टीरिया होता है phosphoethanolamine and phosphoethanolamine. This is the structure of GPI anchor. क्या नाम है इसका? GPI anchor. This is the 4-tetrasaccharide. तो शुगर भी है, फैटी एसिड भी है, प्रोटीन भी है, राइट? ये सारे अटैच हैं. That's why this is GPI. Right? Palmitoylation पूछा होगा. What is the palmitoylation? अगर 14 carbon fatty acid जोड़ेंगे तो myristoyl, right? And if palmitic acid will be added, this is called as the palmitoylation. C16 देखो कार्बन C16 अगर ऐड करोगे, this is palmitoylation. टेस्ट से कुछ इम्प्रूव हो रहा है आपका? टेस्ट तो आपने काफी अच्छा स्कोर कर रहा है, आइडिया भी लग रहा है नेगेटिव मार्किंग. Is it building your concept?
हाँ सर.
Boosting your confidence?
Yes sir, yes.
कॉन्फिडेंस तो काफी बढ़ गया होगा, है ना? और याद भी चीजें साथ साथ में हो रही हैं, कॉन्सेप्ट भी टैली करा रहे हो कि क्या लर्न किया, कहाँ काफी. ऐसा फील होता है कि गैप है, अभी सीखना बाकी है, लाइक दैट. ऐसा नहीं फील होता है ना? यार ये सॉल्व
नहीं सर. हाँ.
It's about compliant. Without complaint, we have a compliant like booster dose. If you are attending the test regularly, then you can clear that idea where they can give you the options where you can get trapped. So you can free up your that trap. So palmitoylation we have discussed C16 fatty acid addition at the cysteine residue, that is C side. Okay, and the linkage is again the 5-ester. And the palmitoylation is explicitly occurring in the cytoplasmic side or on the outside, and many participating transmembrane signaling. Important. That's why palmitoylation is an important component of palmitoylation. Without wasting time, देखो हमने ना 4 area को ही उठा लिया. We are going to discuss the detail, but certainly now we have to focus on, because we are full of energy. We should learn all these things. We should not disaggregate. वो मिल जाए ऐसे भटकाव वाले डिस्कशन में आ जाए. Palmitoylation का क्या फंक्शन है? सिग्नल, right? Therefore the signal. This bond is there. Thiazide linkage is there. Where they are attached by cysteine arrangement, right? So palmitoylation suggests what? They suggest that palmitoylation may regulate the association of protein with the membrane and thereby moderate the signaling process. So what is the function of GPI linked protein? Because all eukaryotes are particularly abundant in some parasitic protozoans. Why parasitic protozoans? They are abundant. So this is saying something. What they are saying? They are saying that they can interact, they can infect eukaryotes. Why they can infect the eukaryotes? Because they are the similar structures. They are the similar structures. That's why they can infect. Right? Is it okay? What is the role of GPI protein? GPI means glycosyl phosphatidyl inositol link. Glycosyl, glycosyl, glycosyl phosphatidyl phosphatidyl inositol link. Okay, glycosyl phosphatidyl link. This is called the GPI link protein. And what is the common function? Like glycoprotein and glycolipid, GPI link proteins are located only on the exterior face, and they are helpful for some parasitic protein signaling. Okay. So how they are linked? They are linked in the same way. They are linked with the linear tetrasaccharide composed with 3 minor residue. This can be asked. GPI, how the GPI is going to link? They are going to link with the tetrasaccharides. Tetrasaccharides are called tetrasaccharides. क्या क्या होता है लिखो tetrasaccharides. बहुत स्पीड तेज करेंगे tetrasaccharides. Then tell me mannose, non-reducing MK, non-reducing MK क्या होता है mannose and phosphodiester bond with phosphoethylene. Ester bond, phosphoethylene. Right? Peripheral protein associated loosely with membrane. Okay. Peripheral protein associated loosely with the membrane. What is peripheral protein? They are exterior protein. They lies on the outside. Okay. And unlike integral protein, they are loosely bound. They are not tightly bound. They are not covalently bound. They can be dissociated easily by the membrane by mild processing that lead to membrane intact, such as you can treat them with a high ionic salt solution, or you can change the pH and you can separate them. The first question is how you can separate. How you can separate? How you can separate external protein with the intensity. Peripheral versus right. Cytochrome C is a peripheral membrane protein. Okay. Cytochrome C is a peripheral membrane protein. Peripheral you can separate by high ionic strength. Salt of high ionic strength. Now, what is the example of peripheral protein? Cytochrome C. Cytochrome C. तो वो नाम देख के पूछ सकते हैं cytochrome C कैसे अलग करें? Cytochrome C can be separated easily by the salt of high ionic strength, but they are not covalently attached. You can separate them easily. Okay? And cytochrome C is the part of inner mitochondrial membrane. Inner mitochondrial membrane. ठीक है, जब इसका pH पे देखोगे तो they are cationic, positive charge इस पे pH7, physiological pH4. Botanic, and they can interact negatively charged phospholipid. So we can interact with the negatively charged phospho. Clear बेटा? No idea? कुछ बोलो?
नहीं सर, क्लियर है.
Clear है विपांशी? Clear है ना बेटा? है ना? कुछ बोलो? बोलो. So membrane structure and assembly. So dynamic structure we have studied, but dynamic structure is more well described by the fluid Lizard model. Membrane structure with the cell shape, it is flexible. This is not fixed or rigid, right? Lipids are not distributed uniformly, right? That's why they are asymmetric. Lipids are floating like a raft. Secondary pathway describes the transmembrane passage of membrane and protein. Different type of coated vesicle transport proteins between cellular compartments. Snare bring membrane together and help mediate vesicle fuse. So snare is an also important part of the membrane protein, and they mediate vesicle fusion. For the vesicle fusion, this protein is responsible. Snare. Alright? This is responsible snare.
स्नेर.
Alright? बहुत सारे मॉडल आए थे, सैंडविच मॉडल आया, मॉडल आया, but ultimately Singer Nicholson का fluid Mosaic model was the most suitable model because it was able to ascertain the fluidity of the membrane, and also it was able to explain how the integral protein are floating like iceberg in the sea. Okay, right? And this gives the mosaic appearance. The key element of the model is that integral protein can diffuse laterally. ये पूछा हुआ. They can diffuse laterally or vertically. Integral protein can diffuse laterally in the lipid matrix, right? They can diffuse laterally in the lipid matrix. And the movement are restricted by association. The other component is model of membrane fluidity explains various phenomena. So by one experiment that was last year, अभी दे सकते हो लिक्विड रैफ्ट कौन बना रहा है जो फ्लोट कर रहा है इंटीग्रल प्रोटीन. ठीक है, मूव है ना, रैफ्ट इन सी और उसका लिक्विड कोलेस्ट्रॉल की वजह से टूटती ज्यादा होती है. You can see the sign in yellow color, the cholesterol. Phospholipid layer, protein, and exterior side you can see the peripheral protein is attached to the certain sugar molecule. So that's why they are called as the glycolipids. And then oligosaccarides are there. Alright. So integral protein, hydrophobic alpha helix, right? Lipid linked protein. Okay. So these are the fluid mosaic model. So this was asked last year. You will see in 2021. They asked about if they are fusing mouse and human cells. So what you can conclude? Fusing mouse plus human cells. What will happen? You can see this is a mouse cell, human cell, and fusing them immediately after fusion, the mouse and human proteins are segregated. Okay, you can see the picture clearly. The fusion was done by the Sendai virus. Immediately after the fusion, mouse and human protein are segregated. Okay. After 40 minutes at 37 degrees centigrade, red and green markers are revealing intermediates. What it suggests? Tell me. What this experiment suggests? This was asked in the last year CSIR examination. They suggest fluid mosaic. They support fluid mosaic. Okay. And there is a technique called as the FRAG. This is very frequently asked in this case. CSIR point of view, very, very important technique. And why this is called as the FRAG? Because it represents recovery of the photo bleaching. Okay. Now you can see the laser light when focused or exposed to certain fluorescent molecule that is green in color. So some small region of the immobilized cell that has fluorophore level membrane component, the presence of these area recover as the these molecule readily diffuse out of it and intact fluorescent molecule diffuse. The fluorescent recovery rate depends on the diffusion rate of the level molecule. So this is the competition type of level versus unlevel. Okay, if they are attaching together, right, then they are level, leveling. और अगर unlevel है तो recovery. So the rate depend on the diffusion rate of the level. So that's the more we will discuss in the technical part by seeing some more information. So this technique obviously is called as the fluorescence recovery after photo bleaching. Photo bleaching तभी होगी जब interaction नहीं होगा. Interaction होगा तो photo bleaching नहीं होगा, right? तो bleach किया, bleach के लिए expose किया तो अगर recovery हो गई, it means unleveled है, interaction नहीं है, interaction है तो कभी नहीं होगी. Okay, so there are various kind of phospholipid is there. Phospholipid is phospholipid choline, phospholipid serine, phospholipid inositol, phospholipid glycerol, phospholipid glycerol. So sphingolipids are kind of minor alcohol lipid that is causing a very important component, ceramide. You heard about the ceramide? Ceramide. That's found. This is a sphingomyelin, water membrane structure, and 20% of plasma membrane lipid is made up of sphingomyelin because sphingomyelin is a part of nervous system, nerves. Okay. Cerebrosides are ceramides in the head group and consist of single sugar residue. These are part of glycosphingolipids, galactosides, glucocerebrosides. These are the most prevalent. Cerebrosides, in contrast to phospholipids like phosphate group, and these are non-ionic. Gangliosides are most complex. Glycosphingolipids, they are ceramides with attached oligosaccharide that is one citric acid residue. important है गैंग्लियोसाइड में ही वो साइट्रिक एसिड पूछा हुआ है CSIR में. ठीक है, ग्लाइको गैंग्लियोसाइड्स में साइट्रिक एसिड सिमिलर मॉलिक्यूल है, याद है. And the structure of gangliosides, GM1, GM2, right? So gangliosides are primarily composed of cells of membrane and constitute significant like 6% of the brain liquid में यही होता है. क्या होता है? gangliosides. Gangliosides के पीछे क्या है? They have citric acids. और gangliosides are very important, have a very important medical significance. कैसे? Gangliosides are also receptor for certain bacterial protein toxin. ये पूछा हुआ CSIR में कि how the toxin is able to interact, है ना? तो interact तभी कर पाते हैं when they have the receptor for what? Toxin के लिए receptor, ठीक है ना? That's why they are able to attack on the nerves, right? ganglioside are specific determinants of cell recognition. They have an important role in growth and differentiation of tissue as well in the carcinogenesis. कैंसर पे काम करो तो इसमें बहुत क्वेश्चन है. Ganglioside, सेलेनाइड्स. ओके, याद हो गया सारा. ऑलोटेक्सिन कैसे इंटरेक्ट करती है? बिकॉज ऑफ गैंग. पहले गैंग होता था ना चोरों का, अभी गैंग क्या है? गैंग है ऑलोटेक्सिन. गैंग वालों से टच करता है. तालिबानी क्या है? गैंग चोरों का गिरोह है. वहां जाते देश को लूटते हैं, पब्लिक को लूटते हैं, सबको लूटते हैं. ठीक है. इसी तरह से कॉलरोटॉक्सिन इन्फेक्शंस क्यों हो रहा है? बिकॉज गैंग्स से इंटरेक्ट कर रहे हैं. कैंसर क्यों हो रहा है? बिकॉज ऑफ गैंग्लियोसाइड, क्योंकि ये भी गैंग से इंटरेक्ट कर रहे हैं. डिसऑर्डर ऑफ गैंग्लियोसाइड ब्रेकडाउन आर रिस्पांसिबल फॉर डिजीज लाइक स्प्रिंगोलिपिड स्टोरेज डिजीज, टी-सैक डिजीज. क्या बोलते हैं? टी-सैक. How the contraction is going to interact? Gangliocytes. You can see the structure of GM1 कितना बड़ा है, GM2 कितना छोटा है, GM3 सबसे छोटा है. साइलिक एसिड अटैच होता है, ये इसका स्पेशल पार्ट. ठीक है. साइलिक एसिड के बिना कोई गैंग्लियोसाइड होगा तो साइलिक एसिड. ठीक है. तो GM1, GM2, GM3 में क्या डिफरेंस है बेटा? डिफरेंस है डी गैलेक्टोज का. GM3 में कितने गैलेक्टोज हैं? वो. ठीक है. उल्टा है. GM3 में 1, GM2 में 2, GM1 में 3 है. वही है. GM3 और GM2 में एक दिख रहा है. ठीक है. GM2 में साइलिक एसिड से है. GM1 में ऑल 3 आर देयर. 2 एनेस्टरनिलोन ग्रेड साइलिक एसिड को एनेस्टर गैलेक्टोसामिन किसमें एब्सेंट है बताओ? GM1 में कि GM2 में कि GM3? बोलो. GM3 में. लिख लो. GM3 में क्या एब्सेंट है? नाग एनेस्टरनिलोन. GM2 में कितने गैलेक्टोज? 1 गाल. GM1 में कितने गाल? 2 गाल. 2 गाल प्लस 1 नाग. GM3 में नाग है? नो नाग. ठीक है. GM2 में 1 गाल 1 नाग. GM1 में 2 गाल 1 नाग. याद तो करना पड़ेगा ऐसे क्वेश्चन. तो समय याद ही नहीं आएगा ना. स्ट्रक्चर क्या करोगे? आंखों से फोटो खींच लो, इसको सेल्फी ले लो. आंखों से सेल्फी ले लो. बांची को सेल्फी में एक्सपर्ट है ना. तो सेल्फी ले लो इसके साथ, साइड के साथ. कोलेस्ट्रॉल ABCD होते हैं. कोलेस्ट्रॉल कितना पढ़ा लिखा है? ABCD को जानता है. तालिबानी इसके बाद नहीं जानता. There are 4 structure ABC. Fat content 4 to the ABC. Study steroid. Cholesterol is metabolic cholesterol. चलो बहुत सारा. कॉर्टिसोल जानती हो ना. Glucocorticoids such as cortisol, carbohydrate metabolism, protein metabolism, liquid metabolism आगे डिस्कस हो चुका है ना. बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रेस होने लगता है तो कॉर्टिसोल कमी होती है. एल्डोस्टेरोन Mineral of required regular excretion of salt and water by kidney and affects sexual development and function. testosterone के बारे में जानते हो, मेल सेक्स हार्मोन। अच्छा, मेल सेक्स हार्मोन फीमेल में होता है कि नहीं, ये बताओ। सो यस और नो, बस इतना बताओ। चलो कल ये पढ़ाई करके आना, मुझे बता। मेल सेक्स हार्मोन और प्रेजेंटिंग फीमेल्स अराउंड बीटा एस्ट्रोडायोल एस्ट्रोजन। एस्ट्रोजन तो होता ही है, मेल सेक्स हार्मोन भी थोड़ा बहुत होना चाहिए, राइट। टेस्टोस्टेरोन स्ट्रक्चर क्या है, बीटा एस्ट्रोडायोल स्ट्रक्चर देख लो, स्ट्रक्चर देख लो, और सब देख लो। So they can ask you to different identify which one is the testosterone. तो कैसे पहचानोगे टेस्टोस्टेरोन को? ये सारे देखो तीन सेम है, ठीक है, ये तीन सेम है, ओके, ये तीनों सेम है। डिफरेंस कहाँ पे है? लास्ट पर। ये ओ निकला है कीटोन तो टेस्टोस्टेरोन, वो ये 6 तो एस्ट्रोडायोल, ठीक है। और इसमें सेम है, बस एक एच लग गया है इधर रिंग वाले में, वो अलग स्ट्रक्चर है, वहां भी अलग है, वहां भी अलग है। तो एच होगा तो एस्ट्रोडायोल, टेस्टोस्टेरोन ओ, टेस्टोस्टेरोन ओ। सब लोग मिलके बोलो ओ ओ ओ। What is the function of proteins? Proteins are lies 20 to 25%. Integral membrane protein are embedded. Covalent bonding are discussed. Protein are not inserted directly into the bilayer, but are associated membrane directly, right? So proteins, channel proteins, allow passage of molecules through membrane by a channel protein, right? There are 3 types of channel: carrier and cell recognition protein. चैनल का काम क्या होता है? Allow molecule through membrane by channel, combine with the substance carrier, combine करता है to be transported as passage of molecule through membrane. Cell recognition, like help to recognize what already discussed. How erythrocyte plasma membrane reveals about biliary structure. Biliary structure was actually when it was when high magnification electron micrograph was used, then this structure was recovered. ये क्वेश्चन पूछ सकता है, किस टेक्निक से पता चला exactly they have the biliary structure? This is having electron micrograph. And the plasma membrane appear as 2 dense lines space in morphology को देता है रोड रेड ट्रैक। ये पूछा बता, देखो ये पीएमटी में भी पूछा, ये गेट में भी पूछा गया, ये डीबीटी में भी पूछा गया, और ये सीसीआर में कम से कम कई बार पूछा गया, राइट। रेल रोड ट्रैक morphology is indicating what? Indicating what? Okay, plasma membrane, dense line, okay, इससे पता लगता है कि ये रेल रोड ट्रैक की तरह है। स्टेशन आ जाती है तो कहीं कहीं कैरियर प्रोटीन आ रही है ना, ठीक है। ये क्या अपीयरेंस दे रहा है बेटा? रेल गाड़ी, रेल गड्डी आ रही है। रेल बोट बचपन में चले जाया करो कभी कभी। बड़े और होने में बचपन होने में क्या अंतर? कोई भी अंतर नहीं है। बचपन में थोड़ा एंजॉय भी करते हैं, बड़े होने के बाद बिल्कुल एंजॉय नहीं करते। हर चीज को हम लेंस लगा के देखते हैं। कौन सा लेंस लगा के देखते हो? इलेक्ट्रॉन माइक्रोवेव हाई मैग्निफिकेशन लेंस, राइट?
यस सर।
हाँ, तो हमें रेल रोड ट्रैक दिखाई देता है, फिर हम जो काम करने वाले होते हैं पीछे हटते हैं। इसलिए बचपन में और बड़े होने में बस एक ही चीज का अंतर है, वो है इलेक्ट्रॉन। काले पानी को क्या पता है कि पोलर हेड होता है, इतना बता दो तो भाग जाएंगे। वैसे पता नहीं गोली लगे। ये क्वेश्चन पूछा है कि व्हाट आर द फोर मेजर फॉस्फोलिपिड दैट इज प्रेजेंट इन द प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन ऑफ एनिमल सेल्स, है ना। नेम फोर मेजर phosphorylated choline, phosphorylated phenylalanine, phosphorylated. These phospholipids are asymmetrically distributed between the two half of membrane layer. कौन से इसका नाम कैसे याद करो? इसका नाम ऐसे याद करते हैं, फास्फोडिल कोडीन, फास्फोडिल इथेनॉलामीन, फास्फोडिल सीरीन, पीएस, स्पिरोमाइसिन, ऐसे एक तो मैं हो गया, ठीक है। और ये पीसी तुम जिसको पढ़ते हो, पीसीपीएस कैसे याद करोगे? पीसीपीएस पीईएस, राइट? पीसीपीएस पीईएस, these are the name of what? Four major pathways. PC for phosphatidylcholine, P is for phosphatidylserine, P for phosphatidylphenylalanine, SM for sphingomyelin, right? So they are asymmetrically distributed between the two half of the membrane. Outer lipid of the plasma membrane consists of mainly of phosphatidylcholine and sphingomyelin. जब phosphatidylcholine बोलो तो इसको शॉर्टकट कर दो, outer lipid containing PCSM, phosphatidylethanolamine and phosphatidylserine are the predominant phospholipid of inner lipid. कौन-कौन अंदर है भाई? PEPS. PEPS कहाँ है? इनर। PCSM अब देखो क्लास जमते जमते 1 घंटे आधे घंटे लगता है, ठीक है ना, राइट? जब आपको थोड़ा कंफर्टेबल फील होने लगे, am I right or not? And how many phospholipids are there? 4 or 5 है ना, इसी तो ऐसे याद ही क्यों करें गलत? PCSM याद करें, PCSM बाहर,
हाँ,
PCSM बाहर, PEPS अंदर, अंदर क्या है? बाहर अंदर है PEPS, बाहर है PCSM, और फिफ्थ क्या है?
अंदर।
हाँ, फिफ्थ फॉस्फोलिपिड PI, PI replies to inner half of the plasma, इसके साथ रख लो PI। PI वर्ड बहुत सुनोगे ना, PI का मतलब गाइड, इंस्पायर इन्वेस्टिगेटर। साइंटिस्ट लोग क्यों बनते हैं? साइंटिस्ट अभी मोदी सरकार की बात की, सरकार आएगी तो थोड़ा अच्छा हो जाएगा, सरकारें बदलती रहती है, रूल भी चेंज होते हैं, आवश्यकता भी चेंज होती है, तो रिसर्च तो ऑब्वियसली बैकबोन है किसी कंट्री का, रिसर्च कैन नॉट बी डिनाइड ऑलवेज, एंड रिसर्च आर पेड वेल। सबसे अगर आप अच्छी कंपनी में अगर जॉब लग जाती है तो यू आर पेड वेल, अनलिमिटेड है जितना कोई पैसा, डिपेंड ऑन योर टैलेंट एंड जैसे तो वैक्सीन टेक्नोलॉजी में लगे हैं, वो कम से कम 5 लाख 6 लाख या 7-8 लाख पर मंथ लेते हैं, खास करके सीरम, scientists are treasures to the country and ऐसे नहीं वर्ल्ड वाइड ग्लोबल, ठीक है। तो कितने अंदर है? PEPS, PI, PCSM, PCSM, तो PC ऑब्वियसली लैपटॉप बाहर होगा और ऐसे पढ़ाने वाला है वो बाहर होगा, ठीक है। PPT अंदर है ना, कैमरा अंदर है, वायर्स अंदर है। So outer lipid of plasma membrane consists of phosphatidylcholine, PC obviously क्या Iron have a carbon, although carbon master minor membrane component is an important role in cell signaling, इसलिए PI का fifth माना गया. Had a group of both phosphatidylserine and phosphatidylminoxidil are negatively charged. अब तो तुम्हें याद आ रहा होगा, शॉर्टकट से याद करो. PS SM बोला था बाहर, एक बाहर नेगेटिव चार्ज, phosphatidylus PI negative charge. So the predominance in the liquid results in negative charge or satisfaction. So there is some phospholipid plasma of animal cell contain glycolipid and cholesterol. Glycolipids are found actually in outer liquid. याद कर लो, बाहर क्या क्या होगा, SM था, PC था, अब क्या आ गया, नया ग्लाइकोलिपिड भी आ गया. ठीक है, ग्लाइको मतलब शुगर, शुगर से माइनर मेम्ब्रेन कंपोनेंट 2% ऑफ द लिपिड. ग्लाइकोलिपिड कितना होता है, 2% होता है. एंड कोलेस्ट्रॉल अनदर मेजर कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट. माइनर को देख सकते हैं इस शहर में, कौन सा माइनर है कौन सा मेजर है. तो कोलेस्ट्रॉल इज मेजर, ठीक है. ग्लाइकोलिपिड इज, तुम लोगों ने फीडबैक फॉर्म भरा था जो हमने दिया, उसको भर देना है ना. मेरे लिए लाइफ लाइन, बिकॉज मैं चाहता हूं कि मेरे से बहुत सारे बच्चे पढ़े, मेरी क्लियरिटी है कॉन्सेप्ट की, और मैं मोटिवेटेड फील करूंगा. एनिमल के बारे में पढ़ लिया, पीएस बाहर होगा, माइनर होगा, कोलेस्ट्रॉल होता मेजर. ठीक है. सी अगेन ताकि याद हो जाए आपको स्ट्रक्चर. सी मेम्ब्रेन स्पैनिंग अल्फा हेलिक्स, ग्लाइकोलिपिड फिनाइलेशन पढ़ा था हमने, है ना. फैटी एसिड फिनाइल ग्रुप, फॉस्फेटाइलेशन पढ़ा था. ठीक है, याद करो कहाँ था वो. कंपनी का वो बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट इसमें दिखाया था. हाँ, साइलिक एसिड किसमें होता है ये पूछा जाता है. GM1 GM2 GM3 में क्या डिफरेंस है, साइलिक एसिड का नाम याद रखना. साइलिक एसिड किसमें है किसमें नहीं है. GM3 में तो नहीं है, क्या है, GM3 से अटैच है ना. हाँ है. GM2 में है, हाँ है. GM1 में है, बोलो बोलो बोलो. साइलिक एसिड सब में, क्योंकि वो अलग से अटैच है. डी कैरेक्टर्स अटैच है. डी कैरेक्टर तो ऑलमोस्ट सब में ठीक है ना. सीरीज कैरेक्टर सब मिलते हैं, कौन सी GM3 और GM2 दो बच्चा समझे.
यस सर.
सारे किसी ये वही है. परमिबिलिटी स्मॉल अनचार्ज मॉलिक्यूल व्हाट दे कैन क्रॉस डायरेक्टली. ये याद कर लो कि पूछा हुआ कई बार. दे आर गिविंग द ऑर्डर, कौन सा पहले क्रॉस है कौन सा बाद में क्रॉस. अनचार्ज मॉलिक्यूल पहले क्रॉस, बट दे डोंट नीड एनी काइंड ऑफ राइट, है ना. ऑक्सीजन, oxygen, CO2, nitrogen, ethanol, water, this one. Uncharged molecule, they are passed the large polar molecule. Those amino acid, alanine, chlorine, sodium, chloride, they will bounce back. मतलब धीरे पास होंगे. तो ये फर्स्ट वाले जो इनका नाम लेगा पहले क्लास, सेकंड वाले में ग्लूकोज भी दिया हुआ था. ग्लूकोज बराबर क्लोरीन, क्लोरीन बराबर एलानिन, एलानिन बराबर सोडियम, ये सब बराबर हो जाएगा. ठीक है. beta viral seeds, structure, small uncharged molecule and liquid predict bilipid is bilayer is impermeable to larger polar molecule. ये impermeable है, क्रॉस तो हो ही नहीं रहा, bounce back. ये फोटो खींच लो माइंड, they are bouncing back. Glucose bounce back, amino acid bounce back, sodium bounce back, calcium bounce back, chlorine bounce back. क्यों bounce back हो रहा है? Because they have the large polar molecule. Large polar molecule. तो अब उनको कैरियर प्रोटीन तभी जाएंगे, सेलेक्ट कैरियर प्रोटीन और चैनल प्रोटीन का डिफरेंस है, बिना बाइंड किए वो डायरेक्टली क्रॉस कर सकते हैं। कैरियर प्रोटीन की खासियत क्या है? दे विल बाइंड फर्स्ट, फिर उनको अलाउ करेंगे। मतलब कैरियर प्रोटीन घुसखोर है, क्या है? घुस खाता है पहले दो कुछ, फिर वो क्रॉस होने का प्रोडक्ट, राइट? कैरियर प्रोटीन में और चैनल प्रोटीन में डिफरेंस क्या है? They can change conformation, change their, they don't change any conformation.
ओके,
इसलिए तुम कहते हो कैरियर। हमारे कैरियर का सवाल है दीपांशी जी, तुम्हारे भी कैरियर का सवाल है। यू कैन चेंज योर कैरियर, है ना? यू कैन चेंज योर कैरियर, आई कैन चेंज माय कैरियर। अब्दुल कलाम क्या थे? फिजिक्स पढ़ के गए थे, मिसाइल मैन बन गए, फिर उन्होंने क्या क्या सीखा होगा सोचो, है ना? इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सीखा होगा, कंप्यूटर सीखा होगा, सिमुलेशन सीखा होगा, सॉफ्टवेयर सीखा होगा, बैंक करना सीखा होगा, वेल्डिंग सीखा होगा, बायोलॉजी सीखा होगा, अभी तो बनेगी। ऐसे थोड़ी ना मिसाइल मैन बन गए। एक्टिव ट्रांसपोर्ट का मॉडल देखो, एक्टिव ट्रांसपोर्ट क्या यूज करेगा? चैनल है कैरियर? बोलोगे कैरियर। कैरियर क्यों बोलोगे? बिकॉज डिफरेंस
कैरियर
कंफर्मेशन,
शेप, कंफर्मेशन।
कंफर्मेशन से एक्टिव ट्रांसपोर्ट कैरियर में। चलो कल पढ़ेंगे ज्यादा, ठीक है? आज अच्छा लगा क्लास, मजा आया पढ़ के? कल पढ़ेंगे फंक्शन प्रोटीन, प्रोटीन सब पढ़, कल थोड़ा सा ज्यादा एनालिटिकल पढ़ेंगे, है ना? प्रोटीन सेल मेम्ब्रेन समरी रिव्यू हो गई। लिपिड, प्रोटीन्स, कार्बोहाइड्रेट, सेल कैल्शियम, इसमें लिपिड, लाइपोलिपिड है ना, सारा होगा। The nature, proteins function discussed, carbohydrate function already discussed earlier. Plasma membrane is common to all cells. Cell membrane is flexible. चलो तो आज यही तक पता खत्म करते हैं। Any question you want to discuss? हम क्या पढ़ने वाले हैं? स्ट्रक्चर बाद में पढ़ेंगे, पढ़ेंगे। मेजर काइंड ऑफ मेम्ब्रेन लिपिड, लाइपोलिपिड क्रिस्टल हमको पढ़ लिया हमने। जिससे स्ट्रक्चर आप आइडेंटिफाई करो ये किस चीज का स्ट्रक्चर है, तो बट ऐसे फॉस्फेट अल्कोहल बोलो किस चीज का स्ट्रक्चर है? बताओ, ट्राई करो प्रॉपर, गेस करो।